to all of you to a cruise that combines the history of Wawasee along with the ecology of Wawasee. I hope that you've cleared your minds completely, because they're going to be really full by the time you get done, because this has got a really rich history in this area. It's called Jones Landing. Pier 774, which is the blue house with all of the windows here. Abram Jones came from Ohio with the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad in 1875, as did a lot of, you can imagine, if you worked on the railroad and you went back and forth, you went across the wetlands, it'd be a fascinating area to watch back then. Abram Jones operated the pumping station for the B&O and also the Syracuse grain elevator. And he built the Jones Hotel at this location where the blue house is in 1881. That was the first major establishment for entertainment on Turkey Lake. In 1914, Jess and Laura Sargent started building what would become the three-story Sargent Hotel. So it started out as a two-story house. It remained in operation for about 50 years. Jess Sargent had been a circus performer and a brass musician, as well as a boat builder. Laura was an accomplished cook. The hotel was built in stages between the early 1900s and the 1930s. Across the road, alongside the B&O railroad tracks, was the Wawasee train station, which operated in the summers through 1947. The building was then moved to Benton on US 33 east of Goshen, where it is a private home, and you still see it today as you go by, if you go through Benton on your way to Goshen. An early property owners group, the Wawasee Protective Association, maintained a sidewalk to the Wawasee station. The Eli Lilly property. The first sand-colored house was built in 1941 in the Williamsburg style to house a gift shop run by the Rockwell sisters from Goshen, and they were friends of the Lilly family. After their deaths, it was a summer home of Eileen Allison, who was the sister of Ruth Allison Lilly. It was built by Josiah K. Lilly Sr. in 1938. Cedar Beach was the name given the entire property acquired by the Lilly family from Indianapolis in the 1880s. The original Eli Lilly cottage, which we're coming to, is one of Wawasee's earliest and still retains many of its summer cottage features. Very little. Cedar Point, a glacial formation created during the most recent ice age, which retreated about 10,000 years ago. Evidence of trade among Cedar Point's Paleo-Indian population was discovered in the late 1800s in the form of shell items that were found when houses were being built here.